Gemini is the third zodiac sign and is governed by planet Venus. It's an air sign, just like Libra and Aquarius. According to Gemini 2020 horoscope, you're coming shortly into a solid building period of your life, Gemini, so for 2020 use the remaining influence to dig into what you really hope to accomplish in your life. Pay attention to learning how to bring your deepest inner dreams into a solid and viable source outside yourself. Is 2020 a lucky year for Gemini? Gemini will have a ton of luck in 2020. Unfortunately, not all Gemini people know how to take full advantage of their opportunities. Planetary influences on Gemini in 2020. Starting from this year, the Geminis will push themselves to be more exigent and careful when choosing the people they surround themselves in the future. This year, they will meet a lot of new people, and classify them after their potential, so some of them might not remain in their lives. Saturn in conjunction with Pluto on January 12th, will determine you to have higher demands from others or, quite the opposite, to encounter a lack of cooperation, willingness, and flexibility from others. You need a lot of patience and diplomacy to avoid clashes and even breakups, especially between January 3rd and February 15th, when the temperamental and conflicting Mars will be located in the 7th house of marriage. Venus is retrograde in Gemini between May 12th and June 25th. Venus brings many conflicts with the people you care about, and everything can start from an inheritance, some responsibilities, or moral principles. It is possible that someone dear to you has proposed a partnership in August, and now has second thoughts about it. Some Geminis will be more concerned about housework or possible winter preparations. You want your partner to get involved, but it might be difficult to persuade him. Positive, Venus in apparent retrograde motion brings the opportunity to reevaluate certain family relationships, and to reconcile with someone from the past. The North Node is retrograde in Cancer and Gemini throughout the entire year. Mars will be next to Lilith between June 18th to October 20th, which can cause trouble related to collaborations, associations, and contracts, or it can put you at a disadvantage in competitions, processes, or transactions. Beware especially in July and September. Love and relationships horoscope. Will Gemini get married in 2020? The people born under the Gemini astrological sign will have the chance to start a long-term relationship, and those who have a stable partner might receive a marriage proposal. 2020 will see an easing in all the changes you have seen in relationships in the past few years. Divorces, death, rifts in partnerships, major upheavals in social connections have been the theme for the last few years. By spring you will begin to develop softer relationships with friends and those around you. They seem less ready to leave. You will feel love again in early summer. And by the end of the year, you will begin to have more personal and meaningful intimate relationships again, especially watching an existing relationship change to another level. This person could be older. You will appreciate them more. You have been struggling with saying goodbye in recent years, and you will be able to say hello again with confidence and gratefulness. Will single Gemini find love in 2020? The single Gemini might find a soulmate in Aries, Aquarius, or Leo signs. Getting involved with Pisces or Virgo is not recommended in 2020. Venus will be in transit in the house of the subconscious, but also of karmic relationships, and it can bring back a love story from the past. Career and work horoscope. You have been quite content to take a backseat in recent years, quite content perhaps to even stay at home. This year brings a change in that contentment, and by early summer you will find a need to be more public, more outgoing, and begin a path that allows you to go after what you want. By the end of the year, you will begin new work or new career projects, and you will feel good about the work you do. You may have had conflicts last year with work authority figures, but that will ease by the end of 2020 into long-term collaborations. You will make better decisions. Work areas that may be of interest will have to do with study, travel, computers, electronics. Areas of knowledge and information. It will be rewarding. Money. 2020 will see you increasingly take on an attitude of independence, especially in the early months of the year. A new direction of greater service to others will increasingly attract greater financial reward as each month of 2020 goes by. By November, the advancement you have been working toward will happen, and you not only will recover lost assets, but enjoy the increased financial security that will come with more fulfilling and newly found productive work. Health predictions. You may find that 2020 is a balancing act and may tax your health and wellness resources by trying to do too much too soon. You may tire easily, but you will recover very quickly. Be sure to do your physical and medical checkups. When you discover that you have challenged your health, you will quickly convert and become extremely conscious of diet, food sources and preparation, exercise and strength boiling. It will pay off as you move into 2021 with a completely new life from the new year of 2020. Gemini personality traits. You are very inquisitive. You talk a lot, are adaptable and changeable but lack staying power. The way you express yourself changes continually as you seek variety and mental stimulus in all you do. Life for you needs to be exciting and stimulating with plenty of activities to occupy your mind. Often you do two things at once, and this continues throughout your life. Being quick with your mind and hands, you become bored and distracted very easily. Once you have worked out what makes something tick, you lose interest. Therefore, people may see you as superficial and inconsistent. You are a lightweight. Will you express yourself best in fields that involve talking or writing, such as journalism, radio, telephone, etc., or involved with being a go-between, such as a salesman, a traveler, an interpreter,